Wednesday, November 5th. No big surprises in last night's election except for 3 major victories for Pat fans. I'm Tori King.
I'm Colton Gal. The northeastern U.S. has been invaded by emerald ash borer. We'll tell you what that means. Your CSN News starts now.
There were no big surprises in yesterday's election for the GOP, sweeping all major offices in Idaho, as well as taking the U.S. Senate. That means business as usual in a national level. Nationally, the Senate is now Republican, but their GOP doesn't have the votes to override the presidential veto, and anything passed by the Congress can still be stopped by the White House. The president is now what is called a lame duck, a term used to describe a presidential doesn't have the ability to pass legislation. In a nutshell, it means business as usual in Washington.
Although the Senate may be more conservative, the country seems to be moving in a different direction. At the same time, residents of Oregon, Alaska, and the U.S. Capitol voted to legalize marijuana on Tuesday. The Oregon and Alaska measures would legalize recreational pot and use and create a network of retail pot shops similar to those operating in Washington State and Colorado, which in 2012 voted to become the first U.S. states to allow recreational use, and a less of reaching proposal in the District of Columbia allows to marijuana possession, but not retail sales, and won nearly 65% of the vote, with all percents reporting unofficial results showed.
New York State is being invaded. The emerald ash borer have been moving to New York country, threatening the crops and greenery. The Department of Environmental Conservation has announced the discovery of emerald ash borer and the traps made by the team of researchers. The emerald ash borer is an invasive species of insect with no natural predators in the U.S. This means the ash borer can reproduce fairly quickly in large numbers whenever and wherever. This is very bad news for the states the insect might invade. The larvae of emerald ash borer have been below the bark of the ash tree, messing with the tree's nutrient and water intake. This interfering can cause the tree to wither and die. We'll be right back.
Our club is now up and running and accepting new members as of today. If you're in a sport or other after-school activity, you can join in at any point throughout the year. Our club is all about school pride and helping the less fortunate. We paint faces at numerous school events and do personal crafts in the meantime. Various other activities will be announced on the morning announcements or in the meetings. Meetings are every Thursday from 2:45 to 3:45 after school in room 303 of the art building. If you have any more questions about Art Club, please contact Ms. Conley for more information.
Do not bring your vapes to school. It is a crime and you can get a ticket. Numerous students have been suspended because they brought their vapes to school. Just to be clear, vapes or any type of paraphernalia for cigarettes are not allowed on campus, and students possessing vapes will be penalized with suspension. Some students may be the legal age to purchase vapes, and you will still get punished for even carrying them on campus. School is a smoke-free zone. Rules apply to everyone. Leave your vapes at home.
Today's weather is brought to you by Dr. Kim Killer. Your smile is your first impression. Make it a good one. And visit Dr. Killer today. Today's high is 63 and a low of 42. Tomorrow's high is a high of 67 and a low of 43.
You need to have your ID card with you at all times. Students without cards will now be asked to return to the end of the lunch line, and the students who do have their cards will go through first. You can also register with your cashier finger scanning. A few students have already done this. Just remember, always have your ID card with you.
Our fall play, See How They Run, opens Thursday night in the Little Theater at 7. Doors open at 6:30, and the registration is $6 for adults and $5 for students. Don't miss a night for good theater and support our drama department.
Levi's, Wranglers, what kind of jeans do you wear? If your jeans are too small or ripped up and you can't wear them, they can still be used. Miss Levi is collecting old jeans this week only. If you have any jeans to donate, just drop them off in room 201 after school today.
Attention wrestlers, if you are interested in wrestling this year, please sign up at the wrestling table in the cafeteria during your lunch. All potential wrestlers must sign up. Also, the boys soccer banquet will be in the cafeteria on Thursday, November 13th at 7 p.m. Please bring a dessert and whatever you would like to drink.
Today's SAT word of the day is cacophony. The verb means harsh dissonant sounds.
You could use it this way. If commanded, Mr. Allen Sir's dog Natural will make a cacophony of sounds, both barking and howling.
That's your news. We'll see you again tomorrow night, right here on the Bulldog Edition.